Welcome on my channel. If you are here for the first time, I'm an electrical officer working on the commercial fleet. That means bulk carriers, chemical tankers, product tankers, containers sometimes, like this time, and ships like that. On this channel I will show you the seaman life, with the good things and the bad things as well. I am not trying to hide anything. I am an electrical officer and I will show you the job that I'm doing. Also I will have interviews with the guys on board, and maybe sometimes we can go for a little bit of shore leave. If you are interested about the seaman life and maybe you are a cadet, you will come on board anytime soon, I suggest you hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free, and if you enjoy the next clip, maybe you want to hit that like button as well. It's free, doesn't cost you money or anything like that. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you will enjoy the video. Every 2 weeks I will post on this channel one vlog, new vlog in English. Every 2 weeks a new vlog. So maybe you want to subscribe to the channel if you are interested about the seaman life. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you will enjoy the following clip. Have a wonderful day and a good view. See you around. Woo! So in this week's vlog, I will take you with me on a nice Saturday morning inside the reefer room. As an electrical officer, you have the job of maintaining the correct temperatures, doing the cleaning of the ice like I will be doing this morning, and checking that everything is in good order with the reefer room on board the ship. An electrical officer does not always work in the engine room. He has to work actually all over the vessel, on the bridge, in the engine room, on deck, and sometimes in the reefer room. Of course, if there is a bigger problem, you have to ask for help. You have to speak to second engineer or chief engineer. Actually, the chief engineer is responsible with the reefers, but let me tell you that after 16 years at sea as an electrical officer, I can be honest with you and tell you that they never do that, the chief engineers. They will delegate it to the electrical officer. But like I said, if there is a problem that is bigger than your knowledge, you can always ask for help and they will assist you. So today I am going in the reefer room, in the meat room especially, and I want to clean this ice. As you can see, the evaporator is full of ice, and that means the temperature inside the meat room is not going as low as the set point that we have put on the meat room and also the fish room. Usually the temperature inside the meat room on board the vessel is kept somewhere between -18 and -20 Celsius. And most of the time these ice deposits that you are seeing over there are happening because the door inside the reefer room is either not closed, or somebody is playing around and opening and closing the door too often. And from my knowledge, this happens most of the time whenever we are receiving provision. Because whenever we are receiving provision, the guys are keeping all the doors in the reefers opened to the outside. And since inside the reefer room is somewhere between -18, -20 degrees, the weather outside is usually hot, because this company is operating its ships in Southeast Asia and China, and the weather was
plus 25, 30 degrees Celsius. So when you have such big difference of temperature from the outside with the inside, you have to expect that the vapors that will be all over this room when they keep these doors open to put the provisions inside will freeze when they start the compressors again. Anyway, to keep a long story short, the job that I am doing right now is to clean these ice deposits from the solenoids, from the evaporator and so on. I will check all the reefer rooms. We have a fish room, a meat room and a vegetable room. Usually in the vegetable room there are no ice deposits on the evaporator because we keep the temperature over there between 5 and 7 plus Celsius degrees. Of course you can have a problem over there if you have freon leaking. And I have checked before starting this job, I have checked if there are any freon leaks from the piping. There was no such case. So that means it is only because the difference of temperature that I have described earlier. So this is an easy operation. It just takes time because you have to clean the ice with water. It doesn't have to be hot water. If it's possible to put hot water, it will be much faster. But I did not have the option to use hot water, so I was just using cold water. I mean, it was not actually cold, it was room temperature. So I have to clean all the solenoids, all the expansion valves, all the evaporators from the meat room and from the fish room that is behind me. And my advice to you, if you have to do this job, if you are starting your career at sea as an electrical officer or maybe an electrical cadet, never use hammers or something heavy to chip the ice away. Do not do that because you risk of damaging the solenoids, or you can burst a pipe which is full of freon, and then you'll have more job. Then the chief engineer will be angry at you and you will have problems. So I know that this job takes more than 5 minutes. That is the point. You have to clean it very well, but expect somewhere between 40 to 50 minutes, something like that. You have to have patience and you have to clean them correctly, only with water. That's it. Don't use any power tools, no screwdrivers, nothing like that. Of course, like I said at the beginning, before doing this operation to clean the ice, check with the special tool that you will have on board. You have to ask either the second engineer or the chief engineer. They will give you a special tool that you can check to see if there are any leaks in the piping. If maybe you have some freon leaking, this can happen as well. This can happen also if you do not have enough freon in your installation. So check the compressor in the engine room if there is enough freon in the line. But like I said, we received provisions 2 days ago, and I was 100% the ice deposits that you have seen in this video are because the guys have kept the doors open, and that is happening because they want to finish as fast as possible. They have to arrange all the boxes with the meat and the fish and whatever iced things they are receiving, and also they have to do inventory at the same time, so they want to finish as fast as possible. This job is done by the chief cook and the messman, if there is one on board. So as you can imagine, they want to finish this job as fast as possible because they have to cook the meals for the crew as well, so they cannot stand here around with the door closed and things like that. I am an experienced electrician and I expect this to happen every time we receive provisions, so that is why I am prepared and I am giving you this advice if you are coming on board anytime soon, because electricians have to do the job Do not expect chief engineer or second engineer to do this job. They will not do it. And if you have an electrical cadet, you can give this job to him, but if he's doing this for the first time, be sure that you are there to check that he's doing a proper job and he's not using any tools to break the ice, because like I said, he can do more damage than help. So this is about maintaining the correct temperatures inside your reefers, because this is where you keep the provisions. So always take care of these guys.